I'm going to give you guys about a minute to hop in here, and then I'm going to explain to you why I got this on. And it's not just because it's Friday. All right. 20 more seconds. 20 more seconds. So this is the reason I'm wearing this is because when it's absurd and it's Friday, but two, this is what a lot of you guys look like out there in real estate is that you're hiding in plain sight, right? We generally know who this is, but you're hiding who you are and what you do, and it's time to knock it off. So a lot of the most of this information that we've been going over today, this fundamental system, this super fundamental system about promoting yourself, proving that you're a real estate resource that can be trusted, you're a person that can be liked because you're human, right? And you're in a cadence of getting the message out there all the time will make this disappear, all right? So let's get a little bit serious. I don't know why that TV just turned on. This thing, that TV acts up on its own all the time. So let's get started, guys. We've had, what a week. It has been an amazing week. And I love the feedback I'm getting. I love the work that you're doing. I love that it's difficult. It's supposed to be difficult to get your business set up. This is the fundamental. This is the foundation. This is the thing that will make you lots of money. Okay. When you do it right, lots of money. It will make your, one second, please. TV has a mind of its own. This is the, all right. Back. Okay. It's the foundation. It's got to be done. It's got to be done. If you're in real estate, if you're just in real estate to make a quick buck, you're not going to last that long. This isn't for you. This is for people who want to build a business they're proud of so that they can live a life that they love and they deserve, a good life. And if you do it right, it's a life that not just you gets to love and deserve, and it's profitable for just you, but it will affect your kids, maybe your grandkids. All right. And it's so easy. You just organize your database, you communicate on a regular basis, and you're thoughtful about your communications, and you're sending out emails, and you're asking for business, and you're confident, and you're proud, and it's just this glorious feeling that you also know that you're not worried about where the next paycheck is coming from, right? Because you're consistently doing the right things over and over and over. And that, my friends, is a pattern throughout life, okay? So today, Friday, I was live on camera twice yesterday for almost 2 hours, so my throat's a little scratchy, but I want to make sure that we're delivering information that you guys can use that will move the needle for you forever. Okay? So I've got some notes here, and what I'm going to do is don't worry about writing down a whole lot of notes today because I'm going to give you a lot of information and apps and all some of the other things, but I'm going to put it on a piece of paper or PDF, and I'll send it to you so you can have quick and immediate access to it. And these are just the basic things, okay? So, but I want to start backwards. So the goal every week that an agent should have, I think, is to go on 2 appointments a week. Go on 2 appointments a week. You go on 2 appointments a week, you'll get 2 deals a month at least. And if you're doing it through social media and through previewing and maybe some open houses and stuff like that, excuse me, you're going to, you will build yourself a very solid, very reputable business that people know they can rely on for good service, good information, valuable. You're going to make things easier, not harder for them, and you're going to treat them with respect. By the way, those 3 things I just named off here, those are the 3 things customers care about more than anything else. They want to be respected, treated with respect. They want things made easier, not harder, and they want value. But value doesn't mean, it doesn't mean lower price. In fact, should mean a higher price. They just want to know that whatever they're investing in, that they're getting times back, okay? Times some number back. They're getting good value. They're getting good representation. They're getting good thought processes, good customer experience, and they're getting a job done, and they're successful. They feel successful at the end of it, okay? Perfect. Now, let's jump in. We've covered a lot of ground, all right? And yesterday was some bonus material for you, so I'm going to give you a little bit more bonus material today. I'm actually just going to name off the things, if I were starting new in the business, what I would do differently right now. A lot of this stuff wasn't available in 1997, but it's available now, so let's talk about it. Obviously, the database, okay? Obviously, the database. That's hands down, it's the only thing you should ever be worried about. You want to narrow it down to your top 100, and if you don't have a top 100, then you know what your goal is. Get a top 100. Go meet people. The second thing is getting into a marketing cadence. You are a marketer. You are providing an amazing service, and you have to be promoting yourself all the time. All the time. You cannot do it when you look like this out there in the public. You have to be visible. You have to be providing good information. So those are great. By the way, when I put those on at home, it turns my persona, I become Chuck. Not dad, not Clay, husband, I'm Chuck. I should probably wear that more often. Get some peace and quiet every once in a while, right? So, so what you want to do is obviously you're going to say you're in business, you're in real estate. You're going to go get yourself a Google My Business profile. All right. And you're going to fill it in. Even the agents on my team, you should have a Google My Business profile. You're in real estate. On my team, it should say Byrne Real Estate Group on there. Um, and that's where you're going to collect reviews for your clients that you serve. All right. And if you think about it, when people are online searching and, there's some question out there if Google's still relevant or not, I will confirm that it absolutely is. Okay. We get many, many phone calls every single day because of it. I recommend that you do the same and start building up your reviews, because you can use those reviews for all kinds of marketing, all kinds of reference checks, all kinds of reputation checks, and it lasts forever, right? Yelp is another place you can go, but they have some weird, they make you pay for your own reviews. I have a weird relationship with Yelp. But Google My Business, and also in Google My Business, there's platforms in there where you can post in there also, right? And do you think being active in Google is a good idea? 100%. This is probably the second most valuable thing I'm giving you, is bring your Google My Business profile to life. If you already have it, great. Make sure you're getting reviews. And guys, get reviews from everybody that interacts with you, okay? And then return the favor. So for some vendors that you use, turn around and do a good deed. All right. There's another, that's a pretty good tip right there. So Google My Business. Now I've got some notes over here, and let me just make sure I hit all of them. For agents that are doing a good job in a particular area, remember how we talked about the flight path? What's your, daily cadence of kids or social life or whatever it is that you do for fun or for work or for business, like wherever you're seen the most and you are the most, that is your flight path. You should be wearing something that indicates you're in the real estate business too, so people start to associate you with real estate. They will ask you questions and you'll be able to ask them. That's a great question. Why do you ask, right? Hey, a lot of people are asking about real estate right now. What would you like to know about real estate, if anything, right? Total great icebreaker right there, by the way. So if you're going to do that and you're in a flight path and you plan on being there for a while, join the Nextdoor app for that neighborhood. Okay. Then you're probably going to learn there's probably a WhatsApp chain. There's probably, like in my neighborhood, there's a men's and a women's WhatsApp chain. Get on there, be active, answer the questions, give referrals. It's the number one best thing you can do for people, is to give referrals. That makes you a trusted resource. Okay. Be the trusted resource. You can do that on Facebook. You can do that on Instagram. You can do that in LinkedIn. You can do that in Nextdoor. You can do that Google My Business, right? You can go promote other people's businesses for them. Guys, we are in this together. Help everybody out. Be active. Be active. You are a marketer. Marketing for yourself. You market for other people. Comes back tenfold. It's just the law of reciprocity. All right. Got that from John Chaplack. The law of reciprocity. You help others, it comes back. Zig Ziglar. You help enough people get what they want, you can have anything you want in this life as long as you help enough people get what they want in this life, right? That's how it works, man. It's beautiful. It's beautiful business. So let me make sure I hit all the things. An app you should have on your phone, Daily Mortgage News. Daily Mortgage News. It tells you live. And I'm going to show you. It shows you live. Okay, Mortgage News Daily. Sorry, Mortgage News Daily. All right, it gives you this. And then you can see right here, it gives you an article about, do you think you can duplicate that into a social media post? Heck yes. You know what happened after the Fed dropped rates? Everybody knows. They went, oh, what was that? Right? There's an article that explained it, right? You become the natural resource. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Okay. I'm going to tell you some of the people that I like to follow. I also follow Beavis and Butthead. So, because I'm a child from the 90s, right? It just makes me laugh, but that's not part of this list. All right. I like Tony Robbins. Okay. Tristan Ahumada, the lab coat agents guy on real estate. He gives great tips, scripts, tips, and he gives it all away for free. He's a tremendous human being. Another guy that I've just recently picked up is Billy Cox, motivation and sales. He's got some pretty good mindset shifts in there. Chris Heller, the guy's amazing with his scripts right now. He's selling something there, but you can still get the scripts. Sharon Srivatsa, I've talked about him yesterday. He's amazing. He has really good small business hacks. He has really good email, the deal of the week. That framework is spot on, right? I'll have the link to that specific reel so you can copy it. In fact, I'll even send you a deal of the week so you can check it out. I think Les Miles and Eric Thomas are terrific, motivational speakers, if you will, but their stuff is legit. And I'm going to tell you, the theme that comes up with this is to do the right thing, do the thing that's next the right way every single day. Guys, every single day, 7 days a week, post, do your reach outs, do your research, preview, right? Learn the market and talk about it. Help other businesses, right? I like the Housing Wire Daily. That's really good for information. It's pretty real time into what's going on in the economy with respect to housing. It's good information. Alex and Layla Harmozy, I think they're great. He probably needs a haircut, but I think they have really good information. They're pretty salesy too, but you can just kind of learn what you want to learn from them. Those are most of the people that I like to follow. Sunit Agrawal should be on this list. For some reason he's not, so let me put him on here. He's great also. There are a lot of great people. Y'all probably have a lot of great people that you follow also. Make sure that you want to make sure when you're in social media. Now remember this, social media, spend more time in your CRM than you do on social media. I know we all get caught in doom scrolling in the middle of the night. These are the people that you should follow. And if you want a good laugh, Beavis and Butthead's pretty good. Okay. Now, we touched a little bit yesterday on AI, and the AI is a pretty broad description. I'm sure everybody has a ChatGPT, and you've got your kind of cadence figured out around that. That's great. Make sure you're training it to talk in your voice, and make sure you're reminding it to post in your voice. You still have to clean it up. You still have to make sure it's in your voice. If there are words that it uses, words or phrases that you don't normally use, rewrite that part. People know, right? Cut out the emojis, right? Just bring in the information, man. Bring it in solid. All right. Every CRM in real estate and we use this at a really high level. In ours, it's called market reports. I think there's HomeBot. There's all kinds of, things out there, but literally you can narrow down the parameters of a person's wish list. Okay. And you can send it to them and they check it as often as they want. And if your CRM's any good, it'll let you know when people are checking it. Just this month, we've had over 700 people that have been kind of in our database that we nurture, our pond, and the big pool of leads that we have. 700 people have been starting to get active in there, right? Which is a huge boost from what it was the last couple of months. So we know that real estate's coming up top of mind again. It's time to get busy, y'all. It's time to get busy. Okay. If you use that, in fact, you can even use it in the MLS system. The top in our one here in Austin, the Unlock, there's a top 10. I forget what it's called, but you can put it in and it'll show you when a buyer was in there or a seller was in there looking at stuff that you've been sending them, on an automated basis. That is not there to do the searching job for you. It's there to alert you when somebody's thinking about real estate. Okay. It's a total mindset framework right there. Mindset shift, perspective shift. Okay. It's there to alert you when somebody is thinking about real estate so you can reach out and do what you need to do at a high level, bring value, make things easier, be respectful. Got those things? Be respectful, make things easier, be valuable. Valuable means, how can I help you? What are you thinking about? I saw you were poking around at this house. What'd you think? Okay. And there's some other programs you can use to, if you have a pond or if you have, if you want people to if you want to offer people a cash offer, or if you want them to look at what you think their home valuation is, there's a couple programs out there that are really good. That will alert you too. Also, when they go through the little funnel, it's a great way just to stay engaged with your people. All right. I'm going to send you an organized list of these things because there's just a lot to go through. There's a lot to do. The primary part of this you need to understand is that every day you need to be making 3 posts: a personal post, a business post, and some kind of success or inspirational post. All right. Morning, noon, and night. Morning, noon, and night. All right. And that's just a seat at the table. But that will show that your new audience that you spent those hours on, getting them cleaned up on Facebook and LinkedIn and Instagram, what you're doing. Okay. You've got to get that done. 3 posts a day, go preview some houses, take pictures, do some commentary on it, guys. Social media is a platform for you to display your professionalism and your knowledge and your consistency and your success. Okay. Yes. Remember, we're trying to stay away from this. You do not want to be this person. You want to be out there. People need to know that you're doing a good job and that you care about them. You've got to tell them, though. You can't assume they know that. You can never assume that. All right. And let's see what else we got here. YouTube, the newsletter, the email. I highly recommend you get into the email. That deal of the week is a really good thing. In fact, we're doing ours next right after this. It's a great way to wrap things up. I hope I was on the right link for this. There's some good information. There's some good things to do out there. Don't get lost in the sauce. Don't get lost in the weeds. Just do the basics. In fact, the tracker sheet that I sent you basically tells you what you need to be doing for 7 days a week, and do it for 90 days before you change anything. All right. You have to give it a 90-day run before you decide to tweak it and change it and do it. And you have to do it based on feedback. I'm going to leave you with this part. You got to set a goal. What do you want your goal to be? I suggest 2 appointments a week that you go on, not set. You go on 2 appointments a week and you ask for business. You have to ask for business. You have to ask for business. You have to ask for business. You're sitting there with the listing agreement. You ready to get started? Here, sign this, asking for business. All right, I'm going to send over the paperwork so that I can represent you. We can get started so I can just start doing all these amazing things I just demonstrated to you that we do in our organization for our buyers, for our trusted buyers, for our special buyers. That's you. Let's get started. Ask for business. Hey, it was really great connecting with you. Thanks for taking the time to meet with me. If there's anything I could do to help you, let me know. And if you know of anybody who's looking to buy or sell real estate, I'd love a chance to talk to them. Just set us up in a group text. That's the easiest way to make the introduction. Boom, you just ask for business. Simple things, guys. Be intentional about your business. Be intentional about your job. You should be making $250,000 a year at a minimum, all right? Now, it's going to take you about 18 months to get there if you do this 7 days a week, but that's it. 18 months. That's a no-brainer. Got to have a top 100. I think y'all are amazing. I really appreciate you sitting through this. If you want to know more about how we can help you at Byrne Real Estate Group, just drop me a DM. And you know what? Go have a great weekend. I'm looking forward to seeing your posts, all right? Remember, 2 different kinds of posts on Reels. This is what you can buy in this neighborhood, or this is the house, the price, this is what I think, and it's a good deal or it's not a good deal. Just those 2 basic things right there. That's all you got to do, y'all. Have an amazing week. Have an amazing weekend. Have a great business. Build a great business that you're proud of, that you love, so you can live a life that you love and deserve, because you can in real estate. And it's so simple. Awesome. See you.